Ron Cundy here, going to do some ribs on the RecTec while we're enjoying the pool today. First thing we're going to do is light the grill, get that thing preheating, and I'll show you how to prep some ribs. I've got Ella Claire with me. Say hello to the Periscope people out there.
Hi.
Alright, she's going to light the grill, show you how easy this is. Go ahead and light that thing up and let's put it on 275. Alright, what's the actual temperature on that thing?
81 degrees Fahrenheit.
You guys can see it's about 81 degrees here. We're going to enjoy the pool a little bit while we cook these ribs. Check, first thing you want to check before you cook anything. Make sure you have clean foil. Very important. You don't want to start a grease fire in your grill. You want your product to turn out right. If you have sugars, residue from previous cooks, you can just follow the flavor of what you have and just change it. The beauty of this grill is you can do everything time and time again. So if you start with clean foil, you're going to have the same taste you had last time. Check, make sure you got fuel in your hopper. This thing's going to light itself, and I'm going to prep these ribs while it's doing it. I'm going to hand this camera off to the E in Rec, and what you're going to see, I've got a nice set of spare ribs here. They're already trimmed down St. Louis style. One thing you want to do is you want to get this membrane off the back of your ribs. Best way to do it, sharp knife, stick it under the bone, between the bone and the membrane. Just flip it out a little bit, give you a little something to grab a hold of. They're slippery, so what you want to use, grab yourself a paper towel. Get a hold of that corner with that paper towel, work your fingers under, and if it cooperates, you get that whole membrane. It's a right-handed set of ribs here, and I'm a lefty. You'll peel that whole thing right off in one go. You can take your knife, trim off some of this excess fat. Check your front side, a little fat here, let's get that off. Rub doesn't like to stick to that fat, so you can trim them down a little bit more. Get this spot here too. Good sharp knife is your friend when you're trimming ribs. Or anything for that matter. You flip over there and look at the grill, it's starting to light now. You can see the smoke coming out of that as it runs through the lighting sequence. And that temperature is going to start to climb. We'll get 275 in no time. You start to hear the roar of the fire over there, you know your fire's lit. Alright, got a little Big Ray smokehouse rub. We're going to put a little of that on these ribs. See if we can't get them sweating just a little bit before we put them on the grill. I don't like to actually rub it too much. Just get it on there. Over, back side. Rub my edges of what I've got excess here. Take long, and the natural juices in your ribs will start to make that sweat a little bit, and you'll know they're about ready to go on the grill. Our grill's already hitting about 135. Another few minutes, we'll be up there at 275 and go ahead and put these ribs on. A few things you want to know. A lot of you guys out there, you're using RecTecs, you already know this. But if you're going to try to do this on a gas grill or one of those charcoal deals, you're going to sit all day by your grill watching your ribs, paying attention to your fire, trying to keep things right. What we're going to do here, we're going to take these ribs, put them on that grill. We're jumping in the pool for 2 hours. I'm going to come back. We're going to take them out. We're going to foil them up, do a little something special. You guys are going to love that. We'll put them back in for another hour, let them go, come back, unwrap them, show you what we have. We might put a little sauce on them, we might not. We might throw them back on for another 30 minutes or so. Just depends on what they look like when they come out of the foil. And from there, it's going to be eating time. So about 5 o'clock, we should be eating these ribs. About a 3.5 hour process, typically. So about 175 on the grill right now. Easiest thing in the world to do. Anybody can do this. It's a simple 3.5 hour process. Prep your ribs. You can see here, it's starting to melt that rub in there. It's just starting to soak right into the meat. Another few minutes, you'll start seeing little beads of sweat come up on those ribs. They're going to be a beautiful thing. They're going to go on probably about 1:30. So if you want to check us back at about, see, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, I'll be pulling these things off. Ella Claire is going to foil them up for us. I'll show her doing it so easy a kid can do it. We'll get them back on the grill and we'll make these things happen. See y'all in a couple of hours. See if there's any questions. Shake the catch, yeah. That's funny. Any other questions before I sign off on this thing? I'm out of here. We'll see you in a couple of hours.